So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5.
70.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Two minutes gone by, second quarter.
Let's go now.
They run a draw here on second down. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. This now a 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Hunter. And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. This will be fielded at the 17. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return. And the Jets will take over. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
2nd and 7.
Here we go, set. 52 blue. Set, cut.
Here's Love. And he's got his man on the out route. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Working out of the gun. Love. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Finally, his defense makes a stand. They'd given up touchdowns on their first 2 drives, but here they said, we got to put a stop to that. Good coverage there to force a punting situation and a 4th down.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Rams are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14.
Jets 14. Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Drill green. Set, ready.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Second and 10.
Here we go. Red, red, yellow.
Looking to throw. Love. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Ready, ready. Hut, hut.
Back to throw. Love. He's going to go up top again. That's caught inside the 20. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
52 blaster. Hut.
Love going to give it up on the touch pass. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. They'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
Ready?
Can't
Ready.
afford another delay here as they come up again on 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Set. Push. Ready.
Going back to Love. Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Looking to throw. Hunter. He sets to fire deep. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, a great play there. 59 yards. And the Rams will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
For the extra point.
Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Jets 21. Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Down. 32. Set.
To throw again on 2nd down. Love. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
On the ready.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Back to throw. Love. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. To the air again, Love. This one finds Wilson downfield. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Jets have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. That's going to be incomplete. It looked like he had him for a second, but the razzle-dazzle will not work out. It's second down.
At the 20-yard line.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Buffalo, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cup. Hey, check that.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
Ready? 60 back, 79 Broncos. Left day 19. Ready?
The final shot before break. Hunter going for the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Joshua Carty to kick off for the Rams.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
This is 2nd and 8.
Yellow, 22. Hut, hut.
Love from the gun. And a completion to Wilson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
It's a gain of 8.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Let's go now. Ready?
To the left side, he's got the tight end Taylor. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
It's a gain of 8. And
Go,
the
get
Jets, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Love, he's going to change the play here. And now an audible here into something else.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. 33. Yellow. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Love. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Seventh play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun. Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 14. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Let's go. 52 blue. Hut, hut.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. This is caught.
And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Ready. Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19. Go.
Oh, how about this call down near the goal line?
And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way.
It's a loss of 1.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Ready, ready. Black 40. Set.
They go bootleg. Love. It'll be a loss of 15 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and goal.
Jared Burris. A loss on the play brings up 3rd down and goal.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 22. Hut, hut.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Now the Jets will call on a field goal unit here. This will be a 34-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And they have regained the lead. And they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long.
Ready! Gravity Lions!
Going to be taken in here by McCool.
Just a gain of a couple there. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
So a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
Come on, come on. Hit. Past the 60, past the 60. Cut my team. 79 Bronx. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Now they'll run on the draw. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here comes the Rams punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Fielded at about the 28. You got the lead here in the second half. That's the last penalty you want to commit.
And they were getting the ball. Why are you going after the punter there? Just take the football and keep going.
Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter.
Get up.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
2 yards on
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Ready.
From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8.
Ready. 65 catch. Ready.
Looking to throw. Hunter. Looking deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, LA. Puka Nacua. 56 yards. And the Rams use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth. Extra point forthcoming.
For the extra point.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Rams 35, Jets 31. Joshua Carty to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Go pink. Fury, yellow.
Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game.
That flag, that'll push him back 5.
Green Jack. Come on, set. 52 blue, blaster, 6. Flags blue. Red, yellow. Set.
Operating from the gun. Love. Over the middle and complete to Wilson. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down.
At the 45-yard line.
Now a handoff as they run left side. They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
38. Ready.
Play action this time with Love.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Rams are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
Six the Eagles! Get it!
Pass complete there to Nakua. Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Puka Nakua,
64 yards.
and the Rams are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
Makes the score Rams 42, Jets 31. Joshua Carty to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a two-score deficit. That is incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red.
Back to throw. Love. He's going to try and go deep again. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Third down and
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
And this offense on third down today, they've been tough to stop. 8 for 10 so far. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Love.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
it's 4th down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's good for
The time to
Jets.
pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
46-yard
Ready.
line.
Ready. Set. Ready. Red. 38. Ready.
Love, they go play action now. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Here we go, set. Yes, 6. Mega. Hut, hut.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Well, plain and simple, that's the second time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He just got thrown off. He's going to have to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
Let's go. Red, cycle. 10 black.
Tight end, watch the key.
Set, hut.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
And the Jets, first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
43
So
red.
Love wants to shift things around.
Set,
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Jets have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
That's caught. But he will not get in here. He's stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game.
37.
So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And wait a minute, did the Jets get it? They did. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
claws red.
Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Set. Blue, 32. Hut, hut.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. They'll come up now on second down.
Ready, ready, set.
Now Love. Looking middle, and that's complete.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. That's pulled in by Wilson. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
50, green. Hut.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's a 2nd and 7. Here's Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Let's let's just put it on the table real quick here. This is 2-minute drill. You got to know they're looking for their #1 receiver.
Yeah, you think they'd be ready for that? That time they weren't.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now 1st and goal.
6. Ready. 45. White. Drill green. Ready.
Love looking to throw it.
And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this one away.
And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they up their lead to 3. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Come on, come on. 6. Hawk 70. Hawk 79 Broncos. Hey, smash Broncos. Check, Bobcats. Check, Bobcats.
He'll look to throw.
He's got Mooney. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
All 3 timeouts remain. How much that'll matter remains to be seen. It's 1st and 10.
He's back to throw.
That's complete to the tight end, Terrence Ferguson. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Okay, ready?
Here's 1st and 10.
Back. Bronco 80. Ready?
They'll look to throw.
And that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Here comes 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Hey, check that. Check that. Street. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Yep.
Back to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That's taking a big risk at this late stage. They're not thinking field goal, though. They wanted to leave no doubt on that one. So they took the shot at the end zone, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hey. Go, Riggs, go. Panther Street, Riggs. Hey, smash. Ready.
Back to throw.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
You're not going to get many better opportunities than that to take the lead in the 4th quarter. He's got a man wide open. But, oh, my goodness, just too much air under the ball, and he knew it right away.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And his kick is right there. It's good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied.
And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So it's the Rams who are going to get the football first as we are back underway here in overtime. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Here we go.
They have fought hard to reach this point. They've got the ball first. Remember, though, even if they score, it will quiet this crowd, but it doesn't end the game. But a chance to put a solid drive together here and at least get 3 and hopefully for them a touchdown.
The 33-yard line.
We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down.
19, Tiger. Check, Bobcat.
Now a first throw here in overtime. He's going to wind up and air it out. It's caught inside the 25. A huge play there in overtime. 47 yards.
And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
Ready,
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Well, what a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Hunter. And Escobar has it left side. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Ready? Buffalo 86, Dragon 60. 79 Broncos. Ready?
On third down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Now the Jets are going to burn another timeout. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
A chance now to strike first in the overtime session and get a big leg up. First and goal.
Bronco 80.
They'll try to run this one in. But he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line. He provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
From back at the 4, here's second and goal.
70 Timberwolves. Go.
And it's caught. And this is a touchdown. Now, it's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Rams 52, Jets 45. Joshua Carty to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. And that was just 4 verticals. They were going for a big play, and it resulted in a big play.
And you know why that's so difficult to cover? Because you can throw the ball to any one of those 4 vertical receivers at any point in the pattern. Wherever they're open, just get them the ball and then let them run after it.
And he runs it all the way in for a touchdown. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Here we go. Here we go.
Line up for a 2-point conversion.
43. Set.
Love.
And this will be caught as they convert here for 2.
Makes the score Jets 53, Rams 52.
And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Jets, they continue to keep pace for that first-round bye as they move to 11-1. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile,